Why are we in,
Both teams
why are we in the
teams
Gold
win.
Coast, bro? That's so fucked up.
I don't know. So,
too far to say that we cannot pretend now. Was it never enough to have just everything you want? In your shadow I found a place to hide me from my own thoughts. And if I ever got lost, you find a way to bring me home. And I want something I can hold, that's worth this waiting cold. And I want something that is real, something to make me feel alive. time that I borrowed and make another life. You can break my stride. There's a palace in my mind, made of light, and it's your yeah, yeah. The stars are falling, skies are raining gold. Yeah, yeah. Forever I'm free, that's what could be. So I'm waiting. I don't need a rush, I'm patient. However long it takes, I'm here one day. Hey. Eternal, I'm alive and chasing whatever it is I'm facing. I can't walk away. There's so much left to say. Hey. Our story never has to end. Eternal, I'm alive again. Eternal, I'm alive again. Our story never has to end.
Hey, they screaming, this is my moment, my fate written, I'm chosen. Other spirits fall, but mine has ceased to be broken. You stripping down my pride, but I'm my only opponent. And lately I abide, but limitless I've awoken. So let me show you that everything I sacrificed mattered. All that blood, sweat, tears that I scattered. All that fake talk, fear that you splattered. Push me to right here, a new chapter.
Here now, waiting for the flag to fall. Here now, cutting through the rolling fog. You know you need it. It's so close, I feel it. Here now, this is the moment.
One too many times, the shots that y'all are taking. One too many times that I've been stuck patient on my downfall. Antidote seeking while I was vacant, but the crown falls simply to those who try to take it. One shot to get two paid, and my three wet like lemonade. 4 times and I step back just to reload and I let it spray. This is everything that I need, everything that I wanted, everything that I bleed. This is victory and I got it, cause I'm
Waiting for the flag to fall.
waiting.
Here now, cutting through the rolling fog. You know you need it. It's so close, I feel it. Here now, this is the moment. falling away as I'm searching for the break of a day to follow away to you. 'Cause at the end of the day, I ain't looking for no reason to change. 'Cause everything is good for you. Baby, I can see we're gonna shout it out to the sky. Tell our secrets to the night, so we can see the end in sight. We're gonna shout it out to the sky. When I look into your eyes, I can see no better light, better light than love. We're gonna shout it out to the sky. Baby, I can see we're gonna shout it out to the sky. Tell our secrets to the night, so we can see the end in sight. We're gonna shout it out to the sky. When I look into your eyes, I can see no better light, better light than love. We're gonna shout it out to the sky. I can feel it rushing through my veins. Your love's the only drug I know. But we've been playing the hand now we're devil. We can light it up. I know that we can make it through the night, but I can feel it for you inside. So there won't be no fear tonight. We crossed the line, and now it's clear to see the light behind the suffering. Believe we'll finally be free. Let the silhouette cast upon your heart, turning every little moment into scars. Baby, it's our chance to make a start, so we can fly.
I know that we will make it. I know that we will make it. I know that we will make it. I know that we.
Way too many faces in the crowd, but I think that I see you. One too many days got me changing up the way that I need you. Now we're both at a bar, acting like it's not hard, trying to feel something different. Talk to somebody new, kinda wish it was you, kinda numb to the feeling. Now that you're gone, they say time should heal, but it's been too long. Couple months and I can't seem to move on. I can't seem to move on. I can't seem to. I can't seem to. Now that you're gone, I can't seem to. I can't seem to. Laying on my floor, thinking about all the things that we've been through. From 24/7 to pretending like I never met you. No, it's all for the best, 'cause I know we're a mess every time we're together. Going out of my mind, and I wish I could lie, tell you that it gets better. Now that you're gone, they say time should heal, but it's been too long. Couple months where I can't seem to move on. I can't seem to move on. I can't seem to. I can't seem to. I can't seem to. Now that you're gone, they say time should heal, but it's been too long. Couple months and I can't seem to move on. I can't seem to move on. I can't seem to.
When it's coming at you like monsters in the night, and you feel the danger that makes you wanna hide. When the cards are stacked against you and you're standing on the edge, now's the time, now's the time. Think about all the dreams you keep inside. Think about all the ones you love. I know this beating heart will be my guide. I know that we can overcome. When the world's so cold and we're losing hope, I need her, I need her. When the darkness comes and we're overrun, yeah, I need her. That's when we need each other. 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 When you're falling faster and don't know where you are, you feel the danger closer than your heart. When the weight is getting heavy and the future is unsteady, close your eyes, close your eyes. Think about all the dreams you keep inside. Think about all the ones you love. I know this beating heart will be my guide. I know that we can overcome. When the world's so cold and we're losing
just some more whiskey. I can't seem to understand how you do this to me. You've been running in circles inside my head. Wasn't looking for love, but baby, I found you instead. Saw you in the red dress. I can't seem to understand how you got all that finesse. Still been running in circles inside my head. Wasn't looking for love, but baby, I found you instead.
Alrighty, welcome everybody to the second match tonight for LVC. We will be having the LVC Valorant team taking on Florida International University. There's not a whole lot I know about this team, and I had heard the coach as well speaking about it. We don't really know a whole lot coming into this one, but that is a-okay. Sometimes that's just how it is. But as we saw last week, LVC took both of their activation matches. They were put into the Challengers Gulf Coast University, the Challengers Gulf Coast Division, where they mostly have Florida teams. If I remember correctly, there's obviously Florida Internationals. We'll see them play tonight. Then there is Florida Gulf Coast Blue, who they have played in activation and lost to. One of Texas A&M's teams. I'm trying to remember the other teams off the top of my head. I can't remember too well. University of Arkansas, I think Arkansas State. There's a couple other ones. University of Toronto, Mississauga. I'm sorry, we'll learn to pronounce that eventually. I will learn to pronounce that one. And I think there's like 2 more teams in it. But either way, I'm not sure when we will be getting into this one. It should be very, very soon. We are in the lobby just waiting for Florida International. LVC Valorant went 3-1 in activation, only dropping to, as I had mentioned earlier, Florida Gulf Coast University Blue. I'm not sure if that's their second team or their first team. I don't know how they do their naming over there. So either way, they end up in our division. So that'll be an interesting one to get into. But now we will not have just best of ones. This is now a best of 3. Not only this series here, but obviously the rest of the series throughout the regular season for NECC. So tonight we will have the map set for Pearl, Haven, and Ascent will be our decider. I'm not 100% sure on the bans. I did look at them earlier, but I already forget them and I forgot to write them down. Either way, we'll be all right. So this is looking to be a very, very good one. We are still waiting on Florida International, but I will kind of talk about Pearl. As you can see the map behind me, I'm sitting here on the A site. I hope that's the A site. I'm going to look like a fool. Actually, I think it's B. I don't remember. I don't remember these things off the top of my head. Anyways, we did see LVC play on this map actually in activation, and this was the map that they played Florida Gulf Coast on, and they fell 13-9, 13-8, one of those 2 score lines. And I think that is one of the biggest reasons why they got put into this division, as Florida Gulf Coast also got put into the division, so it makes sense to have them both in here. If one's in here, the other was going to be. Pearl, they looked pretty solid, but in the end, they didn't end up taking the map, so hoping to see them take a win tonight. Predictions, I would give one, but I don't know anything about Florida International. I'll have to start studying some VOD over the past or over the next few weeks for some of these teams. But yeah, I think we will just toss it back over to the waiting screen as we wait for Florida International to join up. But we should be into this one shortly. I will make sure that we get right back into it as soon as these players join the lobby and get ready to start the match. But we will be back when we're ready to start map number 1 in this best of 3 series, with LVC taking on Florida International University.
On my own, it's easier for me to be alone. So how are you? Keep cutting through, claiming you're not like the other guys. And only if I could give you a chance, show me that you mean it, we'll feel some type of way. Continue tout de même de montrer tes efforts. I'm trying to keep my heart in peace. I just can't think but the way that I feel. It's too hard to trust. I mess it up. I just can't risk to be falling like this. Oh, ooh. Why do you keep chasing clouds? Ooh. If I could change my mind. I said, ooh, why do you keep chasing clouds? Gotta live before I feel something, ooh, before I could change my mind. I said, ooh, why do you keep chasing clouds? Gotta live before I feel something, ooh, before I could change my mind. I said, ooh, why do you keep it? Ooh, you make me wanna change my mind. Feel my arms holding on so tight just when you need it most. Feel the freedom of being careless, just being in love. Everything will be alright. Through the darkness, through the night, no fear anymore. No fear anymore. No fear anymore. Why the smile on your face? Don't fake it. You don't have to pretend. What a fear in your eyes will make it. Just take a chance.
And here we are getting into the agent select for map number 1. And now we are just about ready, as we'll see the picks come in. Astra from Emotion, Quiet on Neon, Takashi on Chamber, Shamblo on Breach, and Pab will be on Fade. As for LVC, we will see Sardog on Chamber, John Cook on the Jet, Squirtle Masters on Fade, Juice on Astra, and Zario on the Sky. Pretty standard comp, I would say, for both teams. So this is about what I'd expect to see. So we will see LVC on the defense first, with Florida International attacking. And I'm very excited. LVC finally getting into the regular season as we load on into the map.
That's a good spot.
looks like Florida International just deciding on where they want to go here. We'll see Sardog alone on the B site. Gonna throw a teleport down just behind, just on top of the wall there.
Teleport's ready.
Oh, looks like one of the, yeah, it looks like one of the players from,
Teleport's ready.
looks like one of the players from Florida International having a bit of ping issues, so we're just gonna get a quick pause in there, but yeah, I didn't expect anything too crazy. If you had tuned into the LVC matches at all last week, this is what you'd expect to be seeing. So at least comp-wise, I should say. Comp-wise, this is about what you'd expect to be seeing. There hasn't really been much of a change in role or in play style as far as I know for this team. And yeah, I think they pick a solid comp, and I mean it's pretty much identical for the side of Florida International. The only difference being the Sky and the Neon. And I think Neon, especially if you can play her well, has some phenomenal utility, especially when you look to control the pace of the game. On a map like Pearl, she can definitely be very useful, especially when looking to attack that A side. She can throw up her walls and just run straight on through. It looks like we should be getting back into it here in just a second. Bit of a tech timeout, unfortunately. You always hate to see it, but we want this to be as fair as possible. That's why we put the delay on the stream. That's why we're required to by leaks to put the delay on the stream. But hopefully we're getting into this one soon. I don't want to have to stall for a 2-hour tech pause like they had in that in the VCT. Not really sure what the rules are here either for this stuff, but we'll grant tech pause. There's no reason not to. Not 100% sure what we're waiting for here at this point, but might be best to. Looks like I might just throw it to a break, unless it looks like Quiet tried to leave and rejoin, so maybe that will solve our problem here. No, it definitely hasn't. I'm not really sure why. He's pinging 200, like 300, so I'm not really sure what's going on over there, but we might have to get a restart of the lobby here. So I might just try to throw this one to a break and come back when we have this issue solved, but it looks like it's subsiding, so I don't want to just throw it to a break and not turn anything back on. Is it? Oh, maybe it's stabilizing. Dude, it's so hard to tell. The ping keeps going up and down. It's like being insane. I believe we're playing on Georgia servers, since we are in Pennsylvania. Since we are in Pennsylvania and they are in Florida, Georgia was the way to go here. I think there was another choice that we could have had with the, I think it was Illinois server or something of that nature, and it was just a bit of a difference. But I'm not really sure what is going on here. So yeah, I will throw this to a break. I will throw this to a break, and we will be back whenever we're ready to start this series. Apologies for the wait, everybody.
Teleport's ready.
No fear anymore.
And that's why I didn't want to throw to a break. We're now getting into it, and it's going to be a heavy rush over onto the B site. Sardog just going to wisely back down there with the teleport. As we might see first contact here from Zario, and it does come in. Takashi gets taken down. Betrayed's coming through.
Spike down B.
As Emotion finds one. Quiet. Gonna take down Juice there. The flank though coming in
Spike planted.
from Squirtle, who's gonna put a couple taps into that player on the spike.
Still
3v3 here for the side of LVC. They're going to need a retake if they want to open up this pistol round with a win. Yuto gonna come down. The Haunt not gonna spot anything. With Squirtle spotting a second go through,
remaining.
and now it's a 2v1 for Quiet. Has eyes, just trying to waste time here. Now gonna look to where Sardog's at and gets a fantastic snap. John Cook just gonna pop the defuse, and a 1v2 clutch for Quiet.
I dare you.
That is a great play from Quiet there to keep the round in the favor of Florida International, as the pistol will go their way.
Here.
A bit of, as we saw from LVC there, a couple missed shots, definitely causing some issues there for them, but we'll have to see how they decide to deal with it now as we go into round 2. The aggression very heavy here. The Haunt's going to spot a few. Squirtle going to find the trade for Zario. But damage is getting done, and now it's a 2v3 in favor of LVC here once again. As John Cook just going to play this corner with the shorty. Don't think he'll spot anything for now. Juice also has a shorty of his own. And it looks like these two players from Florida International might try to rotate. They are worried about the flank here. And now the players from LVC, they're getting aggressive. John Cook has the dash, and there it is. Sardog, though, going to find the kill. Trade's coming in. Kashi now in a 1v2. Similar to that of his teammate, trying to get some shots down range. Not going to hit, and Juice going to find the kill onto Takashi. The Thrifty coming in. And we are tied at 1 apiece.
I should play some Astral Stars in this reality.
Matching the aggression with aggression goes very well for LVC there, as they found a way to tie it up here. Going into round 3. Looks like now we'll see a bit of rotation as a mid-hit coming in. Zario gonna find a kill with the dog. Chamber gonna be taken very low there. Takashi gonna be pretty low health here, as now the rotation's coming in. Sardog just trying to make sure nothing comes down B main here. Although if he does peek this corner, he's gonna run into 3 of the Florida International players trying to put shots down. Doesn't quite hit them. It's now John Cook gonna try and pick up another angle. Now the LVC players, the reinforcements are here. Squirtle, though, gonna find Takashi. Sardog picking up one. John Cook picking up another. And now a 1v4, and it will not go anywhere as Sardog picking up the last kill. LVC taking the lead there. Finding the pick early in the round in mid and hitting a great rotation. Just a good read from them to play onto the B site and follow up Sardog, who was stuck there by himself for just a little bit, but he did all he needed to get the information.
Blinded.
The tour de force is going to come out. John Cook trying to find this kill into Takashi, but Takashi going to find the first blood. Now Squirtle Masters going to run into some trouble here. Trying to hold this angle. Haunt doesn't quite spot him. I think it was thrown a bit short. Astra Smoke will come in. Gonna cut that off. The Prowler misses. And this is a great play from Squirtle Masters. Gonna find Quiet, pick up the rifle, and just get out of there.
Bring them down.
Playing his life well. And now, this is gonna force the rotation out. Will Zario decide to play this, and it doesn't look like he will. We're now gonna see a mid hit from the side of Florida International.
Still waiting. Where are you?
Haunt gonna fly in, not gonna get a spot though. Another smoke coming in off that
30
close cut. Zario's gonna find one, get that player very weak. Zardog gonna pick up one with the tour de force. Zario gonna find the fade, and now 2v4 for Florida International. Motion though, gonna get a trade onto one. Zardog
Spike
picks
down
up another
B.
with,
10 seconds left.
and now they know where this last player is. Zardog missing the shot though, and Juice gonna clean it up. That's a huge round for LVC, as now we'll see rifles all around for the team. And this is definitely going to be a save round from the side of Florida.
Does anyone have funds? A gift.
Looks like we're going to have a heavy A stack here. They might try and run that mid play again, but I'm not too sure. Zardog on the op, watching B main. Very slow hit. Zardog definitely spots this player, sees his barrel. Just waiting for Takashi to peek, but he's doing a great job jiggling that corner. And he's just going to try and put a shot down range, and doesn't quite hit it, but Juice on the other end finding a kill. Quiet might try and rush in through here, and off the flash he does, but John Cook
Bring them down.
watching over Squirtle, finding a great kill there. Good bait from them as John Cook finds, or as Zari gets picked off. Sorry, Squirtle Masters picking off Takashi in a Motion. The last one left alive, but Motion only finding one. Now a 4-1 score line. LVC doing a great job holding off these pushes from mid.
That's a good spot.
Looks like we might see a very quick one though from Florida International here.
I don't have all day.
And it looks like the ults, for the most part, actually every ult will be ready for FIU, except for the Tour de Force, but he's only one off, so very well could get in this round. I don't see him using it, but he could. Just going to spray through that wall. I think Zario might take a bit of damage there. He doesn't. The ult from, I believe, the sky does come out, though. Not quite. No, it does not. It looks like he will save that for the time being.
You want to find it?
Flash comes in. And now the ult coming out from Zario. Kashi gonna swing, not grab anything. Pab gonna find one, but John Cook trading effectively. Squirrel finding another, now a 2v4 once again. This is a great spot. This is a great spot for Emotion. He could disrupt this play. He finds one through the smoke, but he doesn't check the bomb and gets taken down. And a small consolation for FIU, but Emotion not checking the defuse, not thinking that John Cook stuck that. That is a fantastic stick from John Cook. Very risky one at that, too. Not quite fully covered, I don't think, from that smoke. But regardless, it will not get checked.
You
And
want to play?
LVC now up 5-1. Tour de force coming out from Takashi. I think Takashi pulls his out. He does. As Quiet pulling out his ult as well. Getting flash though. Just trying to get through here. Shoot and try and get some, at least get some damage through the wall. Gets pulled though from the Astra util. And Juice gonna get swung. Now a 3v4. This is looking great for the side of FIU. It's now John Cook. And here, Squirtle and Takashi hits the first shot. Now Squirtle needs to be mindful here. But it looks like Takashi will push back. Now a 2v4 retake for LVC. Squirtle's just trying to check every corner.
Last player
And
standing.
Takashi finding another shot. As Sardog gonna get taken down from the Cubby. A thrifty round for FIU. They finally find their second round to put on the board. That is a very necessary round for FIU there. It could have been very disastrous for them, as now they have a very good buy, and LVC not quite in the same situation there. You see Zario only able to buy the Sheriff. Looks like Zario just gonna try to fling the bird over the wall, and very quick push from FIU. They're gonna try and rush onto this B site. It's getting halted a little bit here though. Sardog gonna get smoked off the top. Zario just trying to play his life. Prowler gonna hit Sardog there. Quiet gonna find one as he finds two. Sham getting a third onto Squirtle. Now John Cook has some space here. Tries to smoke it off. Sees Quiet, but the shots don't hit, as now Juice left in a 1v5 and a flawless round. FIU finding a way to pull back into this one. Very big win once again from FIU. That was a great push from them, playing off of the smokes and the wall from Neon, or from Quiet,
Going Astro, guys.
and just getting straight onto the back of the site. Free plant, free
That's
take.
wet.
As we'll see the exact same play. Not quite exact same, but fairly similar play at least from FIU here. Will Sardog expect this though? He's just going to hold the angle for the time being. He does get revealed by the Haunt though, so he's going to have to back on down. His teammates are going to need to rotate over. Quiet though, already in the back. And he does find one onto John Cook. And now Pab going to get the spike down in motion, taking down Zario. Not looking great for LVC here, as they're not quite sure on how to find an answer to this B push. Takashi gonna take down Sardog up top. And now just a 2v5. This may very well end up being a save round for LVC. And that's exactly what will come through. As now FIU only down one. Juice though gonna find a pick onto Quiet. Finds a second one onto Pab. He might get taken down here though. And no, that's a great set of kills from Juice there, as he gets taken down at the end of that round. Emotion just sprang out of the corner. Somehow manages to find that kill.
1 second, peeps. I gotta visit the Astral to play some stars.
And it looks like FIU not going to switch up the strategy, really, other than sending Takashi over towards his A site. I'm curious to see how he's going to play this, but Zardog going to play much more aggressive. Do they spot him? And he just goes out of the ADS. As Quiet pushes onto that head glitch. And now John Cook going to get taken down. And on the other side, we see Squirtle Masters fall as well. Zario just going to try and hold this. Gets a headshot onto Quiet with the Sheriff. So that's going to at least slow it down for the time being. Looks like some damage will be done onto Emotion as well. Takashi maybe trying to see if he can get a pick here onto Zardog. Definitely spots him. The shot doesn't land. It's now the rotation coming in over to the A site. 50 seconds remaining. Still a lot of time left on the clock. Zario could tuck himself away in a corner. But he's just going to push through. Maybe not expecting this push. And Sham finding a pick onto Zario is now 2v4 once again. Pab going to put the spike down on the A site.
Spike planted.
Another great situation here for FIU. Looks like Cross is being watched. These two players from LVC not really looking to push here. Takashi just checking every angle, making sure no one's on the flank. Finds the snipe onto Juice. And now that just leaves Zardog left alive. And he will at least find one. Almost gets the second, but he will back on down, save the rifle. And he doesn't quite save the rifle. He does get taken down by the spike, unfortunately. As now we are at a tied game here.
Should I play some stars in this reality?
Looks like a full buy and a bit of a force here from LVC as they really need this round. Looks like a timeout coming in from LVC here. LVC had a great start, but just kind of letting it slip away from them as the aggression from FIU just overwhelming Zardog on the B site. And the rotations while they do come in, they're just not quite fast enough. And I've been seeing a lot of the shots from LVC just not quite be on as well, as they will look to capitalize here.
Right there.
And take this round away from FIU. But FIU looking very solid here, as we are just a couple rounds away from the end of the half.
Right there.
I'm not sure if that was a timeout called or if we had a tech pause there, but either way, we should be getting right back into it. And I think that was a timeout. I didn't quite check the chat, but we will get right back into it here. Which it looks like another heavy B hit. Zardog is going to be opping on this site and doesn't quite find the shot, as now he will have to back down once more. Zario trying to pick it up for him.
You are divided.
We'll see Takashi watching the flank there in mid. The Cosmic Divider coming through. Zario just trying to hide behind it. Emotion gets the spike down. 5v5, but a big retake going to have to come through for LVC. Zario gonna throw his ultimate out there. Pab will respond with his own. John Cook finding a pick, as now we'll just see some chaos go down on the B site. And Squirtle gonna find the trade for Zario. And John Cook just gonna hop on this defuse. He's got the half defuse, but it does not matter. All his teammates fall. as the push through the divider
Last
for
round
Sham
in the half.
gets him a 3K and the round. This is looking great for the side of FIU if they want to have a lead here going into the half. Just one more round, as we won't be able to see a full buy from LVC. Very, very heavy save from them. Well, I shouldn't say save, but this is about all they have for the econ. They'll throw many more resources, though, on this site. Shots not quite on once again from Zardog. John Cook hitting the no-scope there, and Zardog going to clean that kill up. As Sham finds a trade. Zardog, though, finds another, and the headshot not quite there. Emotion going to take down Zardog. We now have a 3v3. Obviously looking to tie it. We might see Juice get some good timing here onto Takashi, but will he look that way? No, he will not. That's a free kill for him. As now the A site is fully open, and surely we'll see that spike go down in just a second here. And it looks like it
Spike
will.
planted.
It's now a 2v3 for LVC if they want to tie up the map here going into the half. Flash going to go out. Squirtle gonna pop his ultimate there. Now just gonna throw the haunt down. Zarya gonna tap the defuse. Spots at least two of the players. Takashi just trying to peek. But I don't think it matters at this point. The time going to be fully gone. Takashi hitting the snipe, and Pab getting the second kill there. That is a fantastic recovery for the half. For the side of FIU, they take a 7-5 lead here. And it's all about adapting.
BYB fam,
That's
going
the story
to Astro
of
to do
that
them
half.
Astro Guardian things
Right.
like
I just realized when did I hit that button? I'm sorry for the map score. That is obviously very incorrect. This is map 1. I apologize. I don't even remember hitting that button. But anyways, great recovery on the half for the side of FIU. And now they will be on the defense. We'll have to see how LVC decides to respond here in the pistol. Only down 2 rounds, though. So it's not too big of a deal for them. Looks like we'll have heavy A presence here and mid. John Cook gonna just fly through this mid cut to the A site. But now all players stacked onto A. Zardog gonna go for the plant. John Cook just gonna watch the flank, but all of these players from FIU stacked into their spawn. Juice trying to find something, but Emotion gets both. And now it's a tough situation. Zardog gonna get a trade, but spots 3 players, and now a 1v3. Finds the first, finds the second, and now he's just trying to play his life here, play the spike, and it does not matter. Takashi getting the kill. Great retake from the back of their spawn. Fantastic work from FIU to get a retake there onto the B site. A good plant from LVC, but just unable to find the shot. Zardog with a solid effort there on the clutch, but can't quite close it out there. As looks like we'll see a very similar setup in this round. John Cook just flying through mid here, following the Prowler. But will he tap? And he spots him. The shot's not quite there, but Squirtle Master's there for the trade. And Juice gonna spot Quiet off the peak, but nothing quite coming of it. Zardog gonna TP out. 3v4. Orb will get grabbed. No one quite with their ultimates yet. Juice might be able to spot Sham here. And he does, but he does get taken down, and all 3 players fall at once for LVC. Sham with 3 in the round. That was a great read from the side of FIU on to that player, or onto the rotation through mid.
Gotta go. I'm out of here.
Because now we'll see LVC look to change up the strategy here. Down 5-9. They need this round. This Quiet just gonna fly through, just spraying through the smoke, and he finally finds the kill onto John Cook. And Sham gonna find another, but Trade's going down back and forth. Zario gonna put LVC back into a 2v2. Carnage in the middle of the map. That's trade after trade. Puts it down to a 2v2 with Zario and Squirtle up against Takashi and Emotion. Takashi having a decent map so far. As we'll see these LVC players look to the B site. Still 50 seconds remaining. Zario gonna grab that orb. Still 2 away though from the ultimate. Looks like the FIU players though gonna rotate through mid. Not quite sure if they can hear it from there. I don't think they can. I think they can actually. Either way, they definitely know now as the spike does get planted. What kind of timing will these FIU players get? Squirtle just making sure they don't come through the back spawn. Very slow push. And now smoke's going down. Jump onto the defuse. And the kills coming through for LVC. Zario finding Takashi and Squirtle taking down Emotion. That will be another round on the board for LVC. Finally getting another round on the board to stop the bleeding there. That is a huge round for LVC to win. And now it looks like we'll have a bit of a half buy here. But a full buy once again from FIU. But if they don't take this round, it could ruin their economy for a bit. As both haunts coming through, I believe both of them spotting a few players. Tour de Force coming out from Sardog. Pab taking some damage, but John Cook gonna get taken down. Pab finding the second on the Squirtle. The Sardog just trying to find the angle. But Pab just shutting these players from LVC down onto the A site, and now they don't really have many places to go. Sardog just needs to find something, anything. Has a nice little angle through the smoke there. As it does fall. Haunt gonna quickly get taken out before it can spot anyone. They definitely know these LVC players are here. And it looks like Pab might pop the ultimate. Motion putting down a smoke. Or, no, sorry. Looks like Juice putting down a smoke. And spray through the smoke does find one. Now a 1v4 for Juice here. 30 seconds left. Looks like this will be the 10th round for FIU. And that will be it. Quiet on the flank. Gonna take down Juice. And that is 10 for FIU. They are looking phenomenal after those first few rounds. Really adapting to the playstyle of LVC, and LVC just not... Their shots just look a bit off since the start of the map, and this is a bit of a hole for LVC. Definitely gonna look to try and turn it around. Gonna be a big save for them though. And Takashi gonna find the pick on Zario with the op. Looks like he might try to find another one. Looks like another player will run into his sights, and Kashi finding another snipe onto John Cook. As now the smoke coming down. Just going to rotate over a little bit here. Trying to find something, but Takashi going to flick onto Sardog there after he finds Pab. And another kill on the round. Make that 4 for Takashi. He's now going to go for the ace, and it looks like he might just have it, and he does. The operator ace for Takashi.
Of course you did.
Locking down the B site by himself. Did have some help there, but didn't really need it. As now he is 16, 7, and 2. Throwing it down. As now LVC
A gift.
in a very, very desperate situation. Looks like LVC will elect to go through mid this time. It's John Cook just going to try to rush through once more. Tab though with the Prowler. Going to get the info that at least one's there. The Haunt, not the Haunt, sorry. The Orb going to go down. Not going to do a whole lot, but another Prowler will come through. So now these LVC players are stuck in mid. This could be a great pinch for FIU, depending on the timing they get. But it looks like these LVC players, at least a few of them, will be able to rotate out. Juice, though, with the bomb. And Sardog, I think, may have spotted Takashi there. I'm not 100% sure. But LVC going to elect to rotate over towards B here. And Takashi's definitely got that peek in his sights. It'll all depend on if he decides to hit the, if he hits the shot. Cosmic Divider, though, going through. Just going to peek through, not find anything.
Blinded.
As now Juice going to get the plant. 5v5 retake for FIU here.
Seek them out. Seek them out. Seek them out.
As Sardog going to find the pick onto Quiet back sight.
Got your trail.
It's a great opener for them, but Emotion going to get the trade on Zario. And Sardog with the spray through the smoke. Going to find 2 more. And now that's 4. Make that an ace for Sardog.
You are too kind.
Was that back-to-back aces? I believe it was. One for Takashi and the other for Sardog. Who else but Chamber really coming in with an ace. Doing a great job of just picking the players through the smokes. Cosmic Divider was huge in that round, giving Juice the plant and forcing the retake. LVC not quite out of this one just yet. As we hear the tour de force come out from Takashi. LVC just waiting to see what they get from the intel here. And it doesn't look like they'll find much, though, as they slowly start to make their way towards the A site, checking every corner. Motion's going to have a smoke on B main, so we'll see if he elects to use it there. And John Cook going to spot
Enemy kill.
Pab. A bit shaky there. Emotion going to pick off Zario, though. As John Cook gets through the back, Juice going to look for the plant. This could be a big play from John Cook if he decides to look the right way. Ultimate coming in from Breach, and he misses all the shots as he gets stunned. And Quiet going to fly on through with the ultimate. And this surely is the round for FIU, and it is. Map point for them. Quiet flying through with the ultimate to find 3. The third coming in with the pistol, but either way.
Match point.
As now it is map point for FIU. LVC having a very hard time responding for these retakes. LVC now
You want to play?
to
Let's
find
play.
their way towards the B site here through mid. Not going to get a lot of information from the dog, besides the breach being in secret, but Quiet. Another first blood on the John Cook. Very uncharacteristic for John Cook to be getting blooded so often. The ultimate coming in from Zario as he finds the pick on Sham.
Obscuring vision.
Motion gonna have a heavy task here. Has a few players in front of him. Not gonna take any damage, just gonna wait for his team to push through that. Is Takashi. Zario though, off the whiff, finds the second onto Quiet. That's his third in the round. And now Pab
One enemy
gonna
remaining.
walk right into his sights, make that 4 for Zario. As he looks to push through this Cosmic Divider. Doesn't spot the play Emotion around the corner though. But surely this is the round for LVC unless if Emotion finds something ridiculous and turns at the wrong time. Sardog gonna keep LVC in it as Zario finds 4, sorry. Still match point or map point though for FIU.
Stars in this reality.
I believe ultimates are very low for both sides. The only ultimate left on the map is Zario's, but I think his ultimate's bugged because I believe he's tried to pop it a few times. I could be wrong on that, but I think he has tried to pop it a few times and it just hasn't worked. I'm not sure though. Quiet though, finding an early pick on the Juice, and John Cook finally finding something.
3.
That's 3 on the round for John Cook. That's Takashi on the opposite end of the map, just trying to rotate over through the LVC spawn. John Cook looking for this player on the site. His Emotion might have a good pick here. Just trying to get some shots down, but Zario gonna take Emotion down before he can get any damage on to LVC. Is now Takashi. Looks like he's probably going to elect to save here. I'd imagine this is a 1v4 and the bomb is, the spike is about to go off. And that will be another round for LVC. Still have their work cut out for them though.
You lose.
Takashi going to take down John Cook. That's at least one rifle away from that from LVC. Just teleport back a little bit, but either way, that will be the round for LVC, and 9-12.
Trap destroyed.
And LVC looks like they might take a timeout, and it looks like they will. So LVC starting. Oh, it looks like we will be taking a tech restart, I think. I could be wrong on that, but Zario was in fact trying to pop the ult a few times and it just wouldn't work for him. So Zario will DC, and I believe he can just reconnect. I'm not sure how this works too well. I haven't dealt with custom games in this too well, but still match point for FIU. They're looking very solid on this map. As it looks like Zario has reconnected to the game here. Should be getting back into the round pretty quickly. Looks like Zario will still be disconnected. But I will throw it over to a quick break here as Zario looks to get back into the game. So we will be right back. Looks like as I say that, Zario reconnects in, so we will actually get right back into it. I wasn't sure quite how long it would take for him to get back in, but late into map number 1. LVC looking to get a bit of a comeback going as John Cook finds the first blood onto Quiet. And Juice finding another pick onto Emotion. Squirtle going to take down Pab. 3 dead now for the side of FIU. As LVC look to push the issue.
1 enemy remaining.
And Zario going to get the trade for John Cook. Now it's all up to Takashi in a 1v4. Looks like this will be 10 on the board, or should be 10 on the board for LVC.
Spike planted.
Let's see what Takashi can do, though. We've seen him get an ace in this game, so very possible for him still. We'll take down the Haunt, but that will give his location away. Maybe just looking for a pick here. Try and take some rifles off of LVC. Gonna take that TP out. Puts him straight inside the smoke, though.
Not your
Takashi gonna get a nice little headshot onto Squirtle there through the smoke. But that will be the round. A team ace coming in for LVC. Now just 2 rounds away from forcing OT. That is a great job from LVC. Still looking for the comeback. 10-12. Very doable. But it looks like a full buy finally able to come in for FIU once again. We'll see what LVC elects to go for.
Hawk out.
The Hawk not
I'm
gonna
out of stuff.
find anything for Zario there. Looks like the heavy push through mid will get delayed for the moment.
Trail.
And it looks like it's still bugged. Zario trying to pop the ult, but it is still bugged, unfortunately. So looks like we'll just wait
Here.
for LVC to make a
You
push
are
here.
divided.
Cosmic Divider coming in. Looks like an identical play to
Blocking sight.
the round that started the comeback, I believe. It put them at 7, I think. As now the plant going down, Sardog picking up 2 in middle. Great job from him. As now all the pressure on the front of the site. Zario gonna spot Quiet, but Quiet gonna take down Zario. Sardog puts some damage down. They have great sight of the spike here. Although the wall does come in. And looks like he might be able to get it. But no! Gets taken off at the last possible second. Quiet now in a 1v2. Only has half of the fuse to go through, though, but it does not matter. And that is much closer than LVC would have expected, I'd imagine. But 1 round away from forcing the overtime. Very, very close there. Very smart play from Quiet to just take at least the half defuse off the wall. As now the econ for FIU on its last legs in this half. Early contact gonna be on to Squirtle here. Just gonna try and put the Prowler to back these players down, and it looks like that's exactly what will happen. Zarya may be trying to watch the push from Takashi. No kills just yet. A lot of spots coming in from both sides. John Cook, though, gonna get taken out for the first blood by Pab. So now Juice gonna look to push on through. Doesn't expect Sham, but doesn't matter as he will get taken down. Squirtle gonna find at least one trade, but still a 3v4. LVC now in a 2v4. Takashi playing a big role here. He pops the Tour de Force, and Sardog gonna somehow find that pick onto Quiet. Now LVC gonna look to rotate this. Still very doable.
30 seconds left.
As Sham
I've got your trail. I've got
definitely
your trail.
one
I've
shot
got
there.
your trail.
Oh, it's still bugged, unfortunately. The Sardog spot the head of Takashi there. I don't think
Last
he
player
does, and he
standing.
doesn't.
Spike
Takashi
down
gonna
B.
find the pick on Dazario. Now 1v3 for Zardog. Zardog gonna pick
10 seconds left.
a motion, but only 10 seconds, and that will be it.
Defenders win.
FIU gonna take the map. That will be map number 1. We will head to Haven. Very tough situation as the ult is bugged there from Zario, but not really sure what they could do too much there. I believe map 2 is Haven. A great comeback from the start of the map for the side of FIU. LVC doing the best that they can, but not quite enough, as they will fall 13-11. But I will throw this to a quick little break as LVC gonna look to reset after that tough map there. We will be right back with map number 2.
All it takes is a moment. Is it fate that you came this far unbroken? If it's destiny, you wrote it. focused, but you gotta be focused. Make or break, it's the last goodbye they remember you for. They're calling your name, go and take what's yours. Here, now, it's everything you've been dreaming about. There's a reason why you were chosen. This is your moment. Rise up, you give it all that you got and you rise up. All the stories that tell about the champion who came from the crown. Are you ready to carry it now? Going full speed, never stop, never quit. You're the only one you got to convince that nothing's too far out of your reach. 'Cause all you are is what you believe. Here, now, it's everything you've been dreaming about. There's a reason why you were chosen. This is your moment.
All right, and we are back. We should be getting into the map here. I believe they are about to hit play, so we should be getting into it in just a quick second. But a tough map for the side of LVC there. But either way, FIU went down. I think it was 5-0 somewhere in that range. 5-0, 6-0, 5-1, something like that. And they did manage to come back. So very well played from them. I think they adapted very well, especially in the second half of that attacking side that they did have. They forced the aggression to the one player that was set onto the B site. Sardog, unfortunately, ended up getting overwhelmed several times on that site. The aggression was very well played there. The util was used very well as from the side of FIU. So they played that very well. We should be heading into the second map here, Haven. Map 3, if it does go that far, is Ascent, I think. I keep forgetting. I looked at it before. But we are getting into the picks here, or the picks for operator picks, as Emotion will hop on the Omen. And we see Juice do the same. John Cook picking the Raze. Don't think the Raze has been picked too insanely well, so I'd say a fairly standard pick from the side of FIU, though. You have the Jet, you have the Omen, and the breach. I would expect Pav to play Fade once again, and Takashi probably going to pick the Chamber. Two of the most powerful operators in the game, so either way, and as I had said, I'd imagine that would be the picks, and it looks about the same for the side of LVC. It's just John Cook will be on the Raze instead of the Jet that we see from Quiet. Both operators fairly solid. I mean, there's nothing really different, or nothing that is too crazy here. We're not seeing like a Phoenix or anything of that nature. But we are now getting into map number 2. LVC going to need a big bounce back here. They started to make their way back into it in map number 1 after going down, but they don't quite force the OT. So now we will be here on map number 2. So LVC going to take up the defense here. I think, if I remember hearing it correctly, LVC is going to be on the defense if it goes to map 3 as well to start off. I could be wrong, but I believe that's what I'd heard. As now, we'll see. It looks like a heavy A presence from the side of FIU. John Cook looks like he might want to get that nade down early, but he does get stunned, so he will elect to put it back. As now Sardog gonna have some heavy pressure onto him, onto this C site, finds the flick, but Quiet gonna be able to clean it up for the trade, as now full control of this C site will go the way of FIU early.
Spike planted.
The plant will go down. All these LVC players grouped up in the back here. Juice gonna throw down that smoke, and the Haunt gonna spot, I think, all of the players from FIU. Shots not quite there, but Squirtle and John Cook gonna pick up a few. Zarya with the pick onto with the final kill onto Sham, and Juice gonna get the defuse. LVC going up 1-0 here in the pistol round. And now LVC, is definitely a round they want to have, is the momentum. I think it's safe to say the momentum not quite in their favor. As it looks like it'll be a similar setup to the last round for both teams, really. We'll see what FIU elects to do here, though, is Emotion just going to TP into this close corner off of the A lane. John Cook, though, gonna find the spot onto Emotion, tries to bounce or jump back out of there. Not quite gonna find it, though. John Cook baiting very well as Juice able to pick up Pab on the push. 4v3 in favor of LVC here. Round gonna slow down significantly. I believe the spike is right next to Sham, or just right behind him. Gonna look to probably play for a pick first, see where the pressure is mostly at for the side of LVC. Just taking their time to elect what they want to go for here. Takashi, I think, gets the spot onto Sardog. Gonna put a few shots down, but both the Chambers just having a standoff here over on C main.
30 seconds left.
As Takashi will TP out, gonna rotate back to his team. The spike gonna get picked up by Sham. It looks like the A site will be the place of choice here. And now Juice gonna need to be big here. Backs down for the moment, gonna look to TP out, and he does get there. But Quiet trying to push the issue. Spike getting planted.
There.
As now Sardog gonna rotate the top. Takashi finds one onto John Cook. Squirtles finding a trade, though, and now Sardog above both of these players.
One enemy remaining.
Squirtles, though, picking up the kills before anyone else can get there. Squirtles with the third as well. Juice gonna take the half defuse, and Squirtle's gonna finish the defuse off.
Push no button. Save the day. Easy.
A 2-0 start for LVC. I think, if I remember correctly, a 2-0 start once again for LVC here. As FIU now looking to respond. Looks like they will switch it up though. Going to force more pressure towards that C site. I would imagine it's going to be a very similar setup though for the defense on LVC. Sardog just going to try and get an angle onto B main. Sees the smoke, sees Quiet pop up, going to TP out safely.
They found my trap.
As now John Cook might look for the entry here. Doesn't have the nade to toss down. Emotion going to get the spike down. And now 5v5 retake for LVC. Zario going to throw the blind down. And Haunt will spot a few. Sardog picking up one. John Cook picking up two. Now a 2v3. Emotion though in a good spot. Should know where the spike is relatively. Trying to spray through the smoke, not quite there. He's just a tiny bit off, and it looks like that defuse will come in. The mark just like a couple inches off there. Unfortunate from them, but he will at least manage to save the rifle. LVC going up 3. That is a tough round to lose for FIU. Because I think even if he would have sprayed, if Emotion would have been able to spray onto the spike there, I think he would have had 2. And that would have put it to a 1v1. Much tougher situation for LVC to win. But either way, LVC going to find their 3rd round. It looks like Zario going to try to find a stun close to that A site, but nothing will come of that.
Cover going out.
As the play here, Zario stuck on this site. 2 gonna be pushing through mid here. Sardog though gonna find a pick. As Takashi now is trying to see if he can find the trade, but it's not gonna happen, at least for the moment. John Cook though on a big flank. And this could be huge if he decides to get it, and he does at least find Sham. Gonna move on out of there. Squirtle Master's gonna pick up another, and John Cook trying to hit the shots, and there it is, a flawless for LVC. 3 for John Cook. Great flank from him off the A site. Will pick up a few. LVC going up 4-0, and Quiet gonna call the timeout. And that will be a timeout from FIU. Looks like they're just gonna try and talk this one out, see what they want to do here on this round. I don't think they don't really have the resources to buy. Actually, yes, they do. They do have the resources to buy, so we should see a full rifle round from both teams here. LVC has already bought, so they have all their rifles. And also they had a flawless, so they didn't have to buy. And it looks like there's just barely enough credits, but we will see Sham have his ultimate on the breach, and Takashi also won off the tour de force. So if they find an orb early, he could possibly even pop the tour de force if things get a bit sticky. But John Cook and Squirtle's also going to have their ultimates. So this could be a very interesting round, and FIU, I think wisely calling the timeout there, as they haven't looked as the rounds haven't looked as closely as they did on Pearl in the early games. So we'll see what they decide to pull out here. And it looks like it's going to be another A push. 2, maybe just 1 in that mid window for the moment. That's going to be Sham. But he's not going to get too aggressive here. Same with Takashi. He was also 1 off his ultimate, so may have the chance to pop that one partway through the round. Much slower of a hit, though. Quiet. Just trying to check this corner. Squirtle gonna have a lot of pressure as he gets smoked off. The push now coming in for FIU. Sham gonna look for the plant. He will get it down. Now LVC needing yet another retake. But this is a great setup from FIU. Takashi gonna be watching that flank through B, and now he's just gonna back down. As John Cook popping the ultimate, but not going to be able to get it down as Quiet finds the pick. And this is looking phenomenal for FIU, as now it's a 2v4. Zardog going to find one, getting shot through the smoke here, though. He should fall here soon. Might be able to find at least one, though, and he does. And that's going to be now 1v1. And Zardog finding the kill!
Else could do this.
I don't think he gets the defuse, though. And .18! And there it is! Zardog somehow finding the last kill in the round there. Just 18 HP. And with the defuse with .18. That is not what you want to see from FIU. They had a phenomenal setup. That is just Zardog taking over in the end of the round. Not much you can really do about that.
You want to play? Let's play.
As Takashi, I believe, popping the ultimate. Puts a shot down range mid, but it's not going to connect. As now the rest of his team going to look to rotate to this A site once again. Juice could be in a good spot here, but he's going to elect to TP back to the boxes here. Just trying to find an angle. Juice, I don't know if that was an intentional shot, but he does have a second TP, so he will get out with his life for the time being. But that will give site control over to FIU once again. Emotion should be able to get this plant down. Nade gonna come through for John Cook. I'm not sure if that'll find a whole lot. I think it tags the Jet there, but or tags Quiet there, but I don't think it does really much of anything. Zario throwing some stuns down, finds one. Trades though in heavy favor of FIU, and now it's a 1v4 for Juice. Takashi picking up a kill there with the Tour de Force, and that will be the round. FIU finally getting a hold onto the A site. Finding that early control, finally paying dividends as they get their first round on the board. And it looks like a full buy coming in from LVC here once again. Everyone but Quiet going to purchase rifles, but Quiet also has his ultimate, and I would imagine the ultimate's going to get popped here. It's exactly what's going to happen. We'll see what he can do. As he's just going to fly onto this B site. Has the spike as well. Should get that down, and he does. Very quick plant, and 2 picks coming in. It's a great round. It's a great start for FIU. John Cook, though, on the flank, picks up 1. Gonna need the window. Emotion doing a great job of limiting the damage from John Cook. Juice gonna trade out Takashi, but it's still a 1v3 with very little time remaining. Just gonna tap the spike, but it does not matter. 5-2. Still in favor of LVC, but FIU finding an adjustment. That's a fantastic and a very, very bold push for the side of FIU. It works out for them as Quiet just rushes onto the site. I don't think he found anything with the ultimate there, but in the end, it doesn't really matter that much, as he got that spike down in like the first 30 seconds of the round and just forced LVC to push right into the sights of the players from FIU, and now we'll see similar aggression, but this time onto the C site. Quiet doesn't have the spike this time around, but it shouldn't really matter as it will go down from Sham.
Spike planted.
Zario gonna be marked here. Takashi finds a pick onto Juice. John Cook though gonna get the quick trade, and that is an opt down. And John Cook working with Zario here. Zario finding a pick in the window. These LVC players in need. Little do they know, these players are all in the back. John Cook though could have a fantastic set of kills with the judge, and he spots all three. Does not matter. Squirtle just trying to stay alive, and Zario on the defuse finds it. LVC gets 6. As a fantastic play from John Cook there. He might not find all the kills, but he at least gets the information that the last 3 players are there. And the push does not find its way through as Squirtle just holds the angle. LVC extending their lead here. Now guaranteeing at least a 6-6 half. Looks like these players from FIU once again stacking A. It looks like Emotion has his ultimate, so we'll see how he decides to play it. As Juice also has his, but I don't really see it coming in this round, maybe the next round. But he does have the spike, so they could be playing around that. John Cook going to be in this corner. Emotion definitely going to check it, but he doesn't find the kill. And John Cook just going to pop the ultimate. Doesn't spot Sham, though. Close.
Teleport's ready.
And it's a great trade from Sham, especially after John Cook popping the ultimate. And Juice with a great re-peek onto Takashi.
Out of charges. Off your feet!
The ultimate coming in from Sham. But Sardog gonna find a snipe, and there's the second. Quiet now.
A.
In a 1v3. Just trying to play his life.
30 seconds left.
Sardog with 2 great snipes. Not trying to get picked here, but looking for the third. Quiet gonna try and get the spike down.
Spike planted.
And they will pick off Quiet there, and Squirtle's gonna find the defuse. Just taking a couple extra seconds to talk about, about maybe how they want to take this next round. So LVC now up 7-2.
Here. That works.
Looks like another switch up gonna come in for FIU here. I'm gonna try and take this C site, sorry. They will give the spike over to Pab. Although John Cook just gonna sprint on through and gets an early pick onto Quiet. Wisely backs down as well. Gets a spot with the
Out of charges.
the boom bot. As now these players from FIU are just kind of stalled out here. Looks like John Cook just gonna try and hold this angle. Does peek, and he's gonna peek right into 3 players from FIU. Zario though could have an opportunity to at least find one. And there's gonna be one behind the blocks, and he does get the pick. Sardog with the snipe onto Sham.
1 enemy remaining.
As Juice finding Takashi. It's now a 1v3 for Emotion. Still has his ultimate, but oh, and he does elect to pop it there. Cancels it though.
Teleport's ready.
30 seconds left.
Oh, and this could be huge for Emotion. He may have just yeeted every single LVC player off the site. Squirtle's, though, looking for it, and there is the team ace. Very smart play, I'd say, from Emotion there to just kind of fake the TP and bait all the players off site, but Squirtle just going for a recheck on the site, finds the kill. It looks like a heavy B presence from FIU. They're just going to sprint onto the site. Util dump it all. And they are here, quiet, getting the plant down off the silence. But Juice going to stop the plant just before it goes down. The Nightmares might very well take FIU in this round. As Juice finds a great TP, shoots through the wall there. Finds the pick onto Pab. Is now all three players from FIU trying to find a way to get this spike and get it out of the site here. Prowler gonna pass on by.
I have the spike.
Motion very quietly walking, but Zarya walks through the smoke. And he definitely spots both of the last two players.
One enemy remaining.
And Zarya with some great shots onto one, but Juice gonna clean up the other. Great round from LVC. Now up 9-2.
Before the switch.
Going into the final round before the half. Looks like not quite able to full buy from FIU. They're in a rough spot right now. Squirtle. Not gonna. I don't think he spots anything there with the util, but John Cook just flying through the map, taking down Takashi, trying to pick up that orb. I think he was one off of the ultimate, and he was. So he was just trying to get that tour de force. Doesn't expect the aggression from John Cook. As now the rest of his team looking to sprint through A main. Force another retake from LVC, which these retakes have been phenomenal. Squirtle gonna find one, finds two. John Cook finding a third. And Emotion gonna be the last player left alive, and Squirtle finds his third on the round. With a 10-2 half, a phenomenal bounce back from LVC.
There.
LVC now on the attack, just needing 3 rounds to send this to a decider that would be played on Haven. Did I say Haven? I meant Ascent. I don't know why I said Haven. Looks like a very heavy C presence from LVC here. John Cook. Looks like he buys one of the bounce backs. I think I know exactly what he's going to go for. Although Takashi might be able to find the pick. John Cook, I guarantee you, is just going to fly on through. And he does exactly what I expected. Takashi getting the pick onto John Cook. That is exactly what you would want to see if you're a fan of FIU. Prowler, though, going to find its way to Takashi. Nothing crazy. Gonna go down to him though. Juice finding one on Quiet, but does get traded out by Pab. Still life advantage in favor of FIU here. How do they elect to go through? And Sardog finds two. Squirtle finds another, and just like that, it's a 2v1 for Sham. I think Sardog just got them to line up. Very little time left. Just gonna get concussed out of his mind. Might as well be an NFL player. And that's the pistol for LVC. That is both pistols in the map. Fantastic round from LVC. And Sardog with 2 huge kills on the back site. I'm not even sure how he got those. I couldn't even see. I didn't even look at his camera.
Behind me.
He somehow manages to find 2 there, though. And now John Cook maybe going for the same thing. Same push, but does throw the nade down. Gets a lot of damage as Squirtle going to find the first blood on the Sham. LVC just going to rotate on out. But these 2 players, Emotion going to be in a huge spot here, and he does find 1. Just put some damage down. Pav going to be able to pick up 2. As now it's just John Cook and Juice here in a 2v3. John Cook is very low, 15 HP. And these players from FIU just going to stack on top of each other. Very wise decision from them. Is the smoke going to get thrown onto the B site? Looks like first contact here. Gonna come from Pab. Smoke, another smoke coming down though. Pab not trying to stray too far away from his teammates, as he might have the jump on the Juice here. Juice just watching the back spawn. He could have the greatest pinch though. They're not going to check it. Juice is going to find 1. He's going to line up the next 2, and that is 3 for Juice. Misses a few shots, but it does not matter. LVC on match point. They are looking to dominate in map number 2 and send us to Ascent. Great position from Juice there, finding all 3. The plant from John Cook. Baiting out those players from FIU, and now LVC just 1 round away from the decider. Stun coming in, Takashi with the Marshall, not able to find a pick, but John Cook gonna spot a couple. Sardog finding Quiet. That breach will be put very weak, and 2 more kills coming in for LVC. 2v4 situation. Takashi gonna need to do a lot here, but unfortunately he's gonna get taken down, as now it's all on to Pab in the 1v3. Can't quite put the damage down, and he will get taken out by Sardog. 13-2 domination from LVC in that map. A fantastic bounce back. Exactly what you would want to see from them, especially after the way map 1 ended for them. John Cook 15-12, Sardog 14-4. Fantastic set, fantastic map from them. That is the biggest mental reset you'll see in probably a long time, is now we are looking at a map 3. This is a great way to start off the year for LVC Valorant. But it looks like we'll have a bit of time. Actually, no, we won't have a bit of time. The map's already selected. So we should be heading into this map very, very quickly. That is great stuff from them. John Cook really turning up on that map. Had a pretty rough one. Was not winning a lot of first bloods, playing super aggressive and not getting much. And in that map, I mean, he's just flying on through with the Rays, finding picks one after the other. Looks like we might have a little bit of time here, so I will throw it to a quick break as we look to get ready for map number 3 here. We will be right back in just a little bit.
I was floating among the stars. No direction.
Hey, they screaming, this is my moment, my fate written, I'm chosen. Other spirits fall, but mine has ceased to be broken. You stripping down my pride, but I'm my only opponent. And lately I abide, but limitless I've awoken. So let me show you that everything I sacrificed mattered. All that blood, sweat, tears that I scattered. All that fake talk, fear that you splattered. Push me to right here, a new chapter.
Here now, waiting for the flag to fall. Here now, cutting through the rolling fog. You know you need it. It's so close, I feel it. Here now, this is the moment.
One too many times, the shots that y'all are taking. One too many times that I've been stuck patient on my downfall. Antidote seeking while I was vacant, but the crown falls simply to those who try to take it. One shot to get two paid, and my three wet like lemonade. Cold times and I step back just to reload and I let it spray. This is everything that I need, everything that I wanted, everything that I bleed. This is victory and I got it, cause I'm here now.
Waiting for the flag to fall. Here now, cutting through the rolling fog. You know you need it. It's so close, I feel it. Here now, this is the moment.
right here, right now, right now.
Now, waiting for the curtain call. Here now, this is the moment. Falling away as I'm searching for the break of a day to follow away to you. 'Cause at the end of the day, I'm looking for no reason to change. 'Cause everything is good for you. Baby, I can see we're gonna shout it out to the sky. Tell our secrets to the night so we can see the end inside. We're gonna shout it out to the sky. When I look into your eyes, I can see no better light, better light love.
And we are back for the third map of this series, the decider on Ascent. And we're seeing once again some fairly, I wouldn't say standard from the side of FIU. You got the Omen, Raze. Very excited to see how they decide to use those two. But Omen, Raze, Chamber, KO, and Fade from FIU. And from LVC, we'll see Chamber. I don't know why I was saying it like that. Chamber, KO, Fade, Astra, and Jet. Looks like Zarya will be on the Jet, and John Cook will take the KO. That kind of surprised me a bit. I know we've mostly been seeing the roles flip-flop there, swapped there for John Cook and Zario, but either way, we will get on into this one. Very, very excited to see what goes down as at the start of the map here. It looks like we'll have a very heavy presence from the side, or heavy A presence from the side of FIU. Looks like Sardog going to be the lone player on B here. And we've seen this pretty much almost every round, really, for LVC, just putting Sardog on that B site. Juice not spotting anything yet, but the push will be coming through in just a couple seconds on A. As John Cook throws the knife, I don't think it gets destroyed, so I think it spotted at least 1 or 2 there. Not quite sure, but Zario gonna find the opener onto Takashi. It's a very big pick, as now the rotation coming onto the B site. Sardog gonna try and prepare for this as top does get smoked. The spam not gonna do much, but Sardog with the headshot onto Quiet before the smoke can go down. Now a 2v5 or 3v5 in favor of LVC. Spike gonna go down. Zario just shooting
Spike
whatever,
planted.
just shooting the air at that point. Might look, just gonna look in main here. Not gonna spot anything. John Cook on the other side gets
enemy
one,
remaining.
traded out, but it does not matter. The rest of the kills come in. LVC with a fantastic retake, and they will take the pistol round once again. I believe they've won every pistol but one, and that was the second half pistol round of the first map. So 3 straight pistol rounds now for LVC. And LVC just looking to continue the dominance that they had on map number 2, trying to send this one home early. As we'll see a bit more split of a setup here for FIU. Maybe just trying to play for some info. Spike is placed down a bit behind Sham here. Zario just watching this mid-bridge. No one's going to peek him, though. John Cook going to detect one. He himself will get detected as well, so no flash going to come out. And it looks like Sardog might have to deal with some pressure here on the B site, as we do see Emotion and Takashi. Takashi looks to pick up the orb. Just gonna get a quick shot in there. Not much gonna come of it though. John Cook might be able to at least do some damage here. Throws down the nade, buying some time. The Haunt gonna get destroyed. Detects 3 on Cat. Will he be able to find anything? Puts a lot of damage down. Finally takes down
Spike
1.
down mid.
That will be all she wrote for John
30
Cook
seconds
in the
left.
round. As Zario trying to find something with the Sheriff. Doesn't get anything though. Juice able to pick 2. As now these 2 players forced to rotate out a tree. They'll find their way through mid. Sardog
1 enemy remaining.
gonna watch this push onto the B site. Takashi gonna see it, but it does not matter. Sardog with the pick. And that will be the round for LVC, up 2-0 once again.
A gift.
LVC looking very good on this map. The rotations have been phenomenal from them so far. I know we're only 2 rounds in, but they have looked very, very good in these first 2. Looking to extend their lead. They have a heavy stack on the B site. Looks like Mid is wide open. Mid and A are both wide open. This could be dangerous for Squirtle Masters as Quiet finds the first blood onto Juice. Looks like they might be going back to the B site. As Zario now going to get taken down. Zardog going to back on up. Just TPing out. And now, John Cook going to have to find some magic here in Tree if he wants to keep them in the round. 3v5. Prowler just going to walk on by. Spots one, no trigger this one though. Doesn't matter, 2 line up. And this is still very doable for LVC. As John Cook managed to line up at least 2. Spike gonna get planted.
Weapon here.
Spike planted.
All players from FIU gonna back up to main here. Unbeknownst to the LVC players. So now they have to fire through the door in Tree. Time running low. They just need to do some damage as quickly as possible here, but does not look like that'll happen. Q's starting to come in, but doesn't matter. The trade is there from Emotion on to Squirtle. First round on the board for FIU here. That is a great bounce back from them, especially after going down 5-0 on both maps 1 and 2. Not forcing themselves into a huge comeback situation once again, at least for now.
Rise and bring glory.
Zardog just going to hold B main here. But it looks like once again we're seeing a heavy A presence from FIU. Looks like Zario will be pushed up into Wine here. May elect to find his way through. FIU gonna try to get through Tree once again. John Cook could be big here, or Zario, if they decide to call him onto a flank. Nade could be big as Zario finds one. It's a good angle from him. Just trying to hold his own. All of these players stacked in Tree, and Zario gonna find one as Juice finds 2. Last player left alive is stuck in Tree. Zardog gonna come in on the flank and find the last kill. 3-1 for LVC.
I should probably place some stars in the astral plane. I should do. That'll work.
And it looks like a bit more of a split push here for FIU. John Cook just trying to push through here with Zario. Zario, though, very low on bullets. Gets a lot of damage into Shao. Here to Sham. Sham, though, able to back on up.
Cover going out.
No healing available, so he will be pretty weak, but it's not going to mean too terribly much right now. Only at 23 health, so he's pretty much one shot. These players from FIU once again going to just stack on through mid. But a bit of a different push as they look to get through Market. Squirtle just getting away at the perfect time. Going to turn on the Quiet.
Bring them down.
As now the Prowler coming out. Just trying to pin these players here. Juice and Zario trying to force these players out. And John Cook going to find another one onto Takashi. Juice picking up Emotion. Zardog getting another one.
Mid.
And John Cook gonna clean up the round. A big flawless coming in there from LVC. As you can see there, Zario one off the ultimate. Juice, John Cook with theirs. Zario and Sardog both one off. And it looks like Pab and Emotion having their ults as well. And Quiet, Takashi, and Sham all one off of theirs. So we could see a very, very heavy util round here soon. Now, Snatch coming onto the B site. Sardog just needs the TP on out.
Pulling them in.
Now the pull comes through. Matt Squirtle just going to back up market for the moment. Juice could be big here. Will they look at this corner? No, they won't. 2 for Juice. Sardog picking up the third. And now Zario just going to fly on through. Spots Takashi, and now Pab left all by his lonesome in the 1v3. Just trying to figure out what to do here. Spike is in a very rough spot. Haunt gets destroyed, so no, really not much info gonna come in from that. Gonna pop the ultimate. Takes down one, spots the second, but flicks away is John Cook. Gonna take that one, and that is another round for LVC, now up 5-1 here. LVC doing a great job of forcing that push through mid and the hold onto the B site. You've got to be checking those corners if you're FIU there. Juice just playing the perfect angle, finds 2 in a tradable position.
You want to play? Let's play.
Both the Tour de Force is going to come out. And Zario just going to look for a cheeky one off the top ropes there. He may spot one, but I'm not 100% sure on that. Sardog, though, going to find a really early first blood on to Emotion. Things going to slow down now. Zario just going to hold this A main angle. He could find a couple, though, if he elects to just stay here. Looks like he might run into trouble, though, as if he gets anywhere near that A main door. He is certainly not going to get out with his life. It's all the players from FIU. Just going to storm on through. Zario gets quiet, runs out of knives, but Juice going to help find at least a couple more.
30 seconds left.
It's now Pab left in a 1v5. Very well could be yet another flawless from LVC. Valor not going to spot anything, though. This could be a good spot to at least take a couple rifles off of LVC. Force them to use some of that econ. But Pab not going to check the corner, and it doesn't matter. John Cook not going to hit the shots as Squirtle finds the trade. It's a bit of a consolation prize for Pab there. He at least finds one. Not really much damage done either way, though. No, it looks like we have another pause coming in. Not 100% sure what that one's for, but either way, there will be a pause for something here in this game.
Here. All set up. This should do.
And the pinches on the attacking side. And now we'll see a heavy presence over on the B site. I think Emotion has his ultimate. He does. So he might look to use that based on where he's playing. This is a great angle from him, but it looks like he may end up choosing to TP possibly into the A site, maybe somewhere in mid or something of that nature. But Sardog just trying to hold B main here with Juice and Squirtle. Zario could run into a few players here. He does get the flick onto one. Trade coming out though. It's now John Cook. Could be in a fantastic spot, and he is. Finds the pick onto Quiet. LVC just trading so effectively. The suppress gonna find its way to Pab. 4v3 in favor of LVC once again. Prowler not quite able to reach where John Cook is at.
30 seconds left.
Throw a flash, but unfortunately does a bit more damage to himself. Still effective trading though from LVC. Now just a 2v3 Emotion. Getting the spike down,
Spike
door
planted.
going to be closed. Juice will just look to possibly make some noise here. No util available though for the time being. As Sham gonna pop his ultimate. Both these players though stacked in heaven.
Last
Sham
player standing.
gonna put this to a 1v1, and Juice will take that. As now LVC with a 7-1 lead in this map, looking to close this one out. So far, phenomenal half from them. Trades just so effective for the side of LVC. Always at an advantage, regardless of the situation.
1 second, peeps. I gotta visit
The positioning has just been on point. Well, now Cesario look to peek mid here with the op. Not gonna spot anything quite yet. We might see Emotion look for something here, but so far no contact. As Juice just trying to get a jiggle peek. John Cook though picking Takashi over at the A site, and this is exactly what I said earlier, is LVC finding first bloods on the opposite end of the map has just been great for them, but Sham at least able to get a trade. That's going to be the op down as well. I think Squirtle though might, not Squirtle, John might be able to pick that one up if he can get into the position for it. I'm not sure if he will elect to pick it up either way though. Squirtle might look to pop his ultimate here. Looks like he's just gonna hold it for now.
Seconds left.
Face your fear!
And it looks like the ult from Squirtle will find his way through. And Quiet gonna pop his ult as well. It's not gonna do much though. Emotion getting a trade onto Sardog. 3v3. Spike going down. Flashes out, but doesn't find anything. Squirtle gonna get the pick onto Pab. Cosmic Divider going in and gonna isolate both of these players in the back of the spike site.
One enemy remaining.
And Trade's going to find their way through. John taking the last kill there on to Sham.
I detonate. You don't.
8-1. LVC rolling their way through. Been a bit of a long night here for LVC, but they are still looking great. This has been a fantastic half from them, guaranteeing themselves at least to be up going into the half. Still have a few more rounds to play, but so far looking great. Azario gonna try and get aggressive here. I think he misses the updraft a little bit, but just gonna try and move around. Sham put at, looks like 1 HP off the spray. Azario gonna take some damage here.
Cover going out.
No picks just yet. Still a 5v5. Quiet. Maybe just looking to see if he can catch anyone looking to flank. As now he peeks out, takes a bit of damage. Sham still at 1 HP. Zario gonna at least find one. John Cook finds 2. Juice finds another. And all of a sudden, just like that, it's a 1v5 and nothing gonna come through for Quiet. And now 9-1, the Flawless once again coming in for LVC. I think that's the 3rd this game. Just FIU not having any answers for the LVC hold. This is looking to be a very, very dominant half once again for LVC. Sounds like a op shot rings out from Sardog there. He's trying to find something, but he'll probably get either smoked off here or possibly even haunted, so he'll have to back on down. Azario finds the opener, gets traded out instantly though. Squirtle just trying to stay alive here and mark it. Quiet trying to force the issue. Prowler gonna at least spot one. And Squirtle gonna peek. And Juice with the trade. It's a bit of an over challenge from Squirtle there, and his crosshair was just a bit too high, but Juice with a fantastic trade. And now John Cook in the prime position to take down both of these players, and he won't quite find the second. Sham
30 seconds left.
Putting it down to a 1v1 with Sardog. As the spike getting planted by Sham, but he's at 1 bullet. Managed to sneak out for the time being. Where will Sham decide to go? He decides to break glass. Sardog just gonna put this to half. He just maybe looks to stick it, but doesn't quite. As now Sardog, time is starting to work against him. And only needs one shot. Sardog wins those. 10-1. LVC finding every single kill they need.
Last round in the half.
As now we head to the last round in the half.
That's a good spot.
LVC 10-1. No answers from the side of FIU. This has been fantastic stuff from them.
Who will I spot first?
Sardog gonna look to find at least something with the snipe on this B site. But these players from FIU getting aggressive. Sardog picking one. Squirtle might have the angle on a couple more. Squirtle finds the KO. Takashi though gonna trade Zario. Sardog finding another with the op. And it looks like Takashi's the last one up. This Shem getting taken down after going down in his ult. Takashi just getting sprayed through the wall. Finds one, but Sardog with the snipe. That's his third on the round and just 2 rounds away from putting this series to bed. LVC just rolling here. Juice at 14-4-3. John 14-7-11 and a 13-4-2 from Sardog. Fantastic halves from them.
That works.
Be a very, very long grind for FIU if they want to get back into this.
Here.
Looks like the presence for the moment will be towards this B site. Early shots going down from John. Sham gonna get put low. Zario at 75. Takashi's just trying to find a headshot with the Sheriff. And Takashi taking a bit of damage. Doesn't find a kill as of yet. Zario just waiting for an overpeak from one of these players. Looks like they'll patient for now.
Recovering it.
Very, very slow push from LVC here. Want to make sure they have all their bases covered. Put all of their util out.
Watching here.
And John looking to find the perfect flash.
Cover going out.
What will Emotion find though? He's the lone hold onto the B site and Juice with 2. Sight now under control. Last player here is Emotion, only gets 1. What can Quiet and Pab do? As Quiet just taking damage. Down to 51 HP, not able to find the tags on Zario.
1 enemy remaining.
Put to absolute, and that will be another kill from Zario. 1v4 for Pab, and Pab not gonna find one. That is the 4th pistol in a row from LVC. That is match point as well. I'd say it's desperation time at this point for FIU. This push could be huge. Look at the mini-map. Look at the top left of your screen. This could be disastrous for FIU. How long will LVC take on the push, though?
Flash.
Looks for flash. Nothing comes of it. Squirtle gonna pick up 1. John just pushing up to market. Quiet gonna get a trade though. 4v4. John can have a huge kill here, and he does find it. Quiet picking Squirtle though. 3v3. Quiet put very low. Spike is down.
Flashbang.
Looks like a very rough flash there from John.
Suppressing.
As now, all the pressure gonna come from B main. What can Takashi, Quiet, and Sham do? What do they have left in the tank? As Sardog finds 1, the trade's coming in. Now it's 1v1. as John Cook finds the pick on
Attackers
Desham.
win.
And that will do it. 13-1 on Ascent. LVC taking it in 3. Fantastic plays from them. That is all she wrote for the first. And what a fantastic start to the season it was. But that will do it for us here at LVC for tonight. Great start from the Val team. Go to 1-0 on the season for NECC. We will be back tomorrow night. LVC Rainbow Six will be taking on Murray State, the team that they played in activation and lost the map to. So that is it for tonight. We will catch you all back here tomorrow night at 8. Goodbye, everybody.
Baby, I can see we're gonna shout it out to the sky. Tell our secrets to the night, so we can see the end in sight. We're gonna shout it out to the sky. When I look into your eyes, I can see no better light, better light than love. Can you feel it? The fire in your soul, leaving at the chance for love. Can you feel it? Haunting your senses, letting all your feelings go. But I can feel